What is up, y'all? This is another episode of I'm Almost Joking, the podcast, and we are back like a Lambo engine. I am Craig Smith, a.k.a. Sincere Life, and I am here with...
It's your boy Quis, a.k.a. Dash. We here for episode 24, and we got a special guest in the building. This my brother. This my, we 20 years in, you know what I'm saying? It's like my brother from another mother, literally. This my man, Rich.
What's happening?
That's what's up. I just met this nigga, so I don't know if he got no warrants or nothing like that. If people after him, don't associate me with none of that.
We good.
Nah, I'm joking.
He good money.
So you know what? I ain't even... Do I got anything that said happen? Anything important? I got some mushrooms at the crib that I'm scared to take.
That was random. That came out of nowhere.
Oh, that shit wild.
I do though.
Hey, but you got them. So.
I got them, and I'm gonna try them one day. But I keep hearing things. They like it's gonna last 8 hours, and it's like, goddamn, I never got 8 hours to waste.
You gotta pick the perfect time.
I ain't gonna lie. I always was like, I ain't never been a dude that want to try like experimental drugs. But the only one that I was ever curious of was mushrooms, simply because they said you start seeing things.
I heard you don't. That would have scared me. I heard you don't see much stuff.
I heard
on
you
mushrooms.
definitely get like.
Only reason I want to do it is because I heard it's like smoking weed, but some weed that's super good that you can never smoke or get that high from smoking.
I heard something like that, and it's so funny that we talk about this because I literally heard somebody tell me like last week I should try shrooms.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
And I was like,
I heard that too. So none of us ever did shrooms in here.
Never did shrooms.
We should do shrooms. I know how to do them and everything.
Look,
they like just
allegedly.
just put them on a pizza. Just put them in a taco and then eat the taco on a pizza and wait
allegedly,
30 minutes.
Shrooms ain't legal, so allegedly we should do shrooms. And
no, we in Oregon. Shrooms is legal.
This nigga Craig. I'm trying to say this nigga from a prison sentence, and he already like, no, I really got the shrooms at home.
I didn't do the shrooms yet. This
But
ain't Minority Report.
so hold on, the high is supposed to only be like 8 hours?
Well, if you eat enough, I heard that too because I talked to somebody who did shrooms after I heard that on the podcast and reported back to them like a little scary ass. I heard it last 8 hours, and they was like, "Well, it depends on how much you do. You're not gonna do enough to do
18 hours, and I'm gonna feel like that.
I got high. I ate an edible one time, and I was definitely high for 48 hours. I ate this gummy. It was like a 100-some milligrams, like 120 milligram gummy.
100 milligram
I was high
gummy?
for 48 hours.
Yeah,
I
sounds
shake
about
that
right.
shit
If you don't do edibles, sounds about right.
Bro. That one wasn't as long, but bro,
Mine was.
Bro, we had a night where it was, I think it was Sid's birthday, right?
Yeah.
My Sid's birthday, and this dude brought some fucking brownies. Was it brownies? It was brownies, right?
And cookies.
And
cookies.
cookies.
They had cookies. We had brownies.
Gee. I thought he thought I died that night. Like he was literally stressed out.
I thought I killed 2 of my friends. So I thought I killed 2 of my homies because I let them leave the crib knowing they was high as they was. And so I was sitting on the edge of my bed just tweaking.
Just paranoid as fuck.
Tweaking.
Because all of your worry thoughts is like...
I lived 5 minutes away from him, right? It took me 35 minutes to get home.
I've been that high before.
Bro was driving like 5 to 7 miles an hour.
Where am I? Why is it taking so long to get to
exit? Did I miss my turn?
Oh, yeah, I was walking. I told you, I don't know if I told you about that story. I was high as fuck real quick, super high, just regular smoking. This before edibles. I was in high school still. We was in Chicago. My guy lived a block away. On the block, it was a big vacant lot to get to my auntie's house. So it was literally a block away. I can walk through the parking lot, the vacant lot. I leave his house, get to the vacant lot, halfway through, stop at the alley, just sit on a rock. This is too much for me. I can't handle this. Never been this high. This is fucking crazy. Where the fuck am I?
Why am I still walking?
Why is it so
Why
long?
is it so far? When am I going to get to
these
destination?
extra distances come from? These miles wasn't here last
night. That
night.
was a wild night right there,
like,
boy.
how long this lot been here, though? Like,
yeah, man. And that's why when it comes to edibles, I'm always scared. I remember I was in California. I think it was just 100 milligrams in a bag, and it was like 10 gummies.
You ate the whole 10?
So they was 10 apiece.
Through the day, I don't even think I felt nothing, bruh. Because I was eating, because you know I smoked them. Because
right. So you would have to have you would probably have to literally eat a whole bag like regular gummies.
So through the day, I'm like, I have one. Then like maybe 2 hours, I'll have another. Imagine doing that with 10 milligrams. Man, I ain't feel shit. Wasted $60 on a bag of gummies.
I could take a 15 milligram gummy and I still feel it. Right?
Yeah.
But like when I take when I took that when I was high, it was 120. I didn't know how much. It was one gummy. It was 120. Bro, I ate the whole
brownies,
gummy.
Them brownies were 75.
Yeah, I know.
And that's when I felt what death was
Man,
living death
crazy.
is what that was.
Got to be careful. When I seen Method Man go out on the gummy, that's when I was like, all right, I don't need that.
That's why everybody was like, hey, Rich, you don't smoke. You know what I'm saying? You never smoke. Like, don't start with no gummies, bro. Like, don't do it.
Yeah, that's like, a different high. That body high different.
I'm doing it. Yeah. Then I was like, I'm dead.
Crazy. All right. Speaking of dead, let's get to this.
That's good, because he didn't tell me what this question was. He had me waiting all week. He was excited about it, the topic. So I'm like, all right, I'm ready. Okay. I want to know what's going on.
Full disclosure, I already asked Rich this question, which made me say, you know what, bro, you got to come to the pod because I know, because Rich is the kind of dude that's going to really break it down, right? So I say, you know what, you should come to the pod. You got some free time, come through, kick it with me, right? Now, I ain't going to tell Craig because I want to get Craig's natural response to this question. Now, I've asked, at this point, 99 men. Craig will be man 100. And I've asked 20 women this question.
Some Squid Game shit.
Straight up. Yep. Okay, so I've actually written this down because I wanted to make sure I was on point with it because it kind of got beyond my original question. And this question was asked to men ages 21 to 65. So this ain't like all like my peers or whatever, like all black men. This is white
man,
man,
black
black
man. Family Feud survey shit on Survey Says shit. Okay.
He know me. He know like when I get on my Quis and shit, I do my research and I ask the questions, right? All right, so this is the question. We're going to ask you first, Craig, because I already know his thoughts on this, right?
All right, let's go. I'm ready.
What would you choose? Option A, beautiful woman, perfect 10 physically. Whatever you can deem the most beautiful woman you can create, she's that.
I'm already thinking about her.
Okay, she caters to you. She loves you unconditionally, and and she's there to support you however you need her to support you. She'll give you input if asked, but allows you to lead the relationship. The only caveat to this is she doesn't work a job, and you're responsible for your lifestyle and the income for the lifestyle.
Well, so she,
wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You might have
No.
I'm not going to lie. I was literally thinking about the bad chick, and after her being bad, I kind of caught back up with what she don't do. What she do? Okay,
wait a minute. This is what she do. Hold on. She caters to you. She loves you unconditionally, and she's there to support you however you need her to support you. She'll give you input if asked, but allows you to lead the relationship. The only caveat is she doesn't work a job, and you're responsible to provide the income for the lifestyle.
I'm gonna put good input on your input.
No, wait a minute. That's option A.
That's option A.
Good input?
No, wait a minute. That's option A.
All right.
You gotta go to the question. Gotta get option B. Okay. Option B. This is the average to below average looking woman. She's a 4 to 5 physically, 50 to 50 on lifestyle upkeep financially, and the woman requires equality in all aspects of your relationship. What do you choose?
She requires the quality in all aspects.
Equality in all aspects of relationship. Her opinions matters, but it's not just like what you say goes. Like, no, what I say go. You gotta clean up. You gotta wash dishes. You gotta cook. Y'all splitting. It's the typical modern relationship. Y'all compromise. Y'all both give equally to this relationship. She got her half on rent. You got your half on rent. You know what I'm saying? Y'all take a trip. Y'all both paying whatever. Like y'all equality.
But she not as bad.
She's an average to below average looking woman.
Does she do all the stuff that the first girl?
That's not the question. We're not doing that.
But the first girl,
no. You gotta answer the question.
The first girl does everything.
You just gotta answer the question. You gotta answer. Okay.
I'm trying. I'm comparing.
You can't. No. You gotta answer the question, and then we can get to the rest of the.
There's more. That's complex already, bruh. I can't just answer that quick. This is a bad chick who support me, give me advice. She do like everything I need to do. She just don't work, and I gotta take care of us both.
Facts.
Yeah.
We don't factor in if she's okay with living the way that I want to live. If she okay with living the way I want to live.
She's okay with whatever she needs to do to support you. That's the question. That's what it says in the question.
That's A. And then B is she don't look that bad.
Nope.
She's not ugly, but she's just regular.
She regular.
She requires equality in everything.
Yep. And y'all going 50-50
and we 50-50 in everything. And I just got to answer right now.
A or B?
A.
Okay. So, with that being said.
She supports me.
Wait a minute. So this is the results, right?
I need support,
Wait a minute. Before we get to the results, what is the reason you picked A? I got to ask you the same question I asked everybody else. What's the reason you picked that?
That's what I was just finna get into.
Okay, good.
I need the support. I need like on some comedian shit. And then when you say if I gotta support, I gotta like she gotta live. She ain't working or whatever. She just chilling at the crib. This is. You know this hypothetical ain't no bad chick just sitting at the crib, but whatever.
But that's not.
I get it. We'll get to that. I'm in the hypothetical.
Okay.
Bad chick sitting at the crib waiting for me. And she supports me as a rapper, comedian, trying to do this talent aspiration stuff. I need that support when I come home. I need that support from somebody that love me and that's going to be around me that I can bring out. It's also going to make me look very good for my image aesthetically if I got this bad chick next to me while I'm going out the shows and stuff. So that's another thing. And I'm assuming in this hypothetical, assuming that she's loyal to me, so I ain't got to worry about her fucking off. But she's going to be down for me, support me, love me, and stick until I blow up. So for me personally, on some comedian rapper shit, I think I'm going to go with that. And she's cool with me living with my brother because I like paying half of the rent, and we just chill in my room, and I got another TV for you to watch while I play 2K. You can't live with your brother. You just said that she cool with living the way that I said that she cool with living the way I want to live.
Oh, okay, okay. You said option A. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
So she cool with that.
Yep, she cool
She
with
chilling in the room while I go to work. And then I come back and, she got to be cool with watching whatever show she want to watch, The Office or whatever, while I play 2K on the bottom TV.
All right, Rich. Option A, option B.
I chose B, of course.
Okay, and what was your reason for choosing B?
My reason for choosing B really came down to I had a today's type of the modern type of mentality. And as soon as bro said she don't work, she was out of there. I'm sorry, you don't do what? Fair. Oh, you're not working? Oh, okay. This interview. So as soon as bro said that, and even though it lined up sweet, option A lined up sweet. And we're gonna get to We're gonna get to what happened later on, when I thought about it more, other things, we added some variables and things like that. But initially, I said B. The regular, schmegular, we doing everything,
as a team.
50-50, or just as a team. It don't got to even be 50-50. It could be 70-30.
Oh, the question's 50-50.
Well, yeah. Okay, fine. Even if it's 50-50, okay. I was cool with that.
Now, this is the results, everybody.
Which I would also take, but I'm just saying if I get to choose.
Yeah, and part of this, okay, so this stemmed from actually.
You don't work, then I can't do it. I'm sorry.
This stemmed from a question in the conversation I was having in the group, and I proposed a question. What the woman said, most men complain about 50-50. Y'all the ones that want that, and I was like, so the chick was hideous. She was definitely a 2. She would have been a 10 if she wasn't a 2, but she a 2.
I hope whoever's in you that listen to this.
I don't care. She was a 2. Anybody. So she, seriously, everybody can be a 10 if they wasn't a 2. Like, yeah, she a fucking 2. So she made the comment that men want 50-50, and I was like, no, that's something most men wouldn't mind taking care of a woman if she was beautiful. So this stemmed to me saying, you know what?
So shallow.
It really does.
Wait a minute. It's the reason I said this, though. That's why I added the caveat to she got your back to take care of you. If a woman had a woman who's submissive and saying, like, yo, I own my leg. This is my man. This is my king. I'm going to take care of this nigga. Whatever you need me to do, I got him, right? A man will take the beautiful woman over the average-looking chick and just giving them 50-50.
But I just
wait a minute. Hold on.
If
hold on. Wait a minute.
That, though.
Hold on. I just got to show you what this conversation came from before I go down through the rest of the stats. Yeah. So this where it all stemmed from. So then I said, okay, I'm going to make a poll, and I'm going to see what do men and women say about this. I polled women, too. We'll get to that in a second. So when I polled the men, I was shocked by the results, which threw me into a whole different type of thought. All right. So this is the results of this poll.
Was you really shocked at the?
I was shocked. I was shocked by the percentages, not by people's answers. I didn't care if you answer either way. I was gonna play devil's advocate either way. Mm-hmm. So this was the results from this question. Craig was the 100 man that answered this question. I asked 100 men, and we had 89 men choose option B. B.
Yeah.
With Craig, we had 11 men choose option A. Out of the 11 men, Craig is the only one that had his particular answer.
I know why.
But it's cool.
Both of them is dope. And I'll take her if she a 7 and do all that shit and be down for me and don't work. That's cool too. If you're 5, you gotta have a job. But still,
look, the lower the number,
you like, better bring something to this.
We about to change.
You better some income.
We about to change
at
these
least a 7 if you just be chilling at the crib.
He's like, okay, you know what? You're a 5. I got standards, and that
you gotta have some standards, right?
Word. I ain't gonna even hold you.
He said, babe, I clicked on Indeed.com and this job looks like a fit for you.
I know, right? I got a few things lined up you can check out today.
You've done all of this before.
You know? Get the fuck out of here.
All right, so but that was the results, right? So it's 89% of the men chose B, 11% chose A. Now, this is where it got interesting to me, right? Because I asked everybody, why do you pick what you pick, right? So out of the 86 of those men who chose B, I wrote this down. Their reason
really
was,
got research,
I really did.
For the audio listeners, he has a piece of paper typed up with the results and everything.
I had a little.
He did his thing.
As I asked the questions, as I asked the questions to start having these conversations got so interesting. I'm like, oh, I gotta bring this.
He was feeling this topic.
Yeah. It was too interesting not to, because it was like, damn, I didn't think this was gonna go this way. So 86% of the men, when they asked, they chose option B. Word for word, they stated, because they feel a woman needs to pitch in financially and would rather not have the financial burden on themselves. 77 of them also mentioned they felt option B brought more to the table. Okay.
Do you really want to be having to listen to her? Like, I know we all listen to her, but do we want to have to? You know what I'm saying? And be like, really be like, oh shit, that shit be mattering and it gotta matter 50%. You could listen to him sometime and be like, and filter in what matters and what don't. Cause, and when I say listen to him, I mean like on some regular, this is how my day was shit. We all go in, hey, how was your day, babe? And I hope that she would know, because when I'm telling her about my day, I 100% don't think she really gives a fuck about what happened at my job. But the way that I'm getting it off to her, I'm there for her to get it off to me. When it's interesting shit, I pick it up. Hey, so that's what I mean when I'm like listening to. I don't want to be like, have to be like, oh,
it's 50-50
like,
equality. So you
but
chose
what if I know
initially.
I'm right about some shit? I don't even want to consider what you're talking about.
I mean, but you chose A, so
you know what's right.
You would take the leadership role in the relationship.
When I know you know about some shit, I'm never gonna just come up and suggest. I'm gonna come to you. Hey, babe, what you think about this? Because this is your field. You the expert. You make me better at this.
Which is why I said.
So that's why I'm gonna come to you. But you gotta accept that I'll make you better at some shit, and I'm gonna know better.
She'll give input, but allow you to take leadership. So basically, what you say is gonna be that's A. That's A.
That's A.
So A is gonna give you the space to lead. Now B is gonna feel like, hey, we do this shit together. You don't take leadership. I don't take leadership. This shit 50-50. As a person who chose B, bro, what do you think about
being a good follower?
I mean, I'm cool with the so you gotta get through the rest of this.
We'll get
all right, look,
he trying to play it throughout the timeline.
Yeah, I'm trying to straddle the fence, but I'm just gonna do the spoiler alert right now. So I ended up changing my answer. But ladies,
if you couldn't tell,
ladies, listen to me. It wasn't because what y'all probably assume and think. Because it seemed like a lot of the fellas that chose A, to me, it feels like they kind of like, hey, shut up. I'll run this. You know what I'm saying?
That's not true. I have that in the notes too. That is absolutely not true.
That's why I said I want you to finish.
Because that is what it makes it sound like.
No, that's not. Okay,
then,
so we'll get to this, right?
Go.
So of the 10 men, now 11 with Craig.
Because you changed it, so it ain't no reason to explain why you chose B.
Well, I'm not going to count him as with this, because I'm going to just keep the percentages as they is, because I already asked the question, he answered it first, but then like he thought about it, he was like, wait a minute, bro, but that's just Rich. When he put more thought into it, he's like, hold up, nigga.
Yeah, because so for everybody listening and watching, so when I chose B, when bro finishes this, I did put an asterisk, which is what changed. I was like, if this happens,
don't let us know the asterisk.
Don't let the asterisk. Exactly. Okay, so of the 10 men who chose option A, now 11 with Craig, right? Craig is the only one who didn't say this. Every other man who chose A literally repeated this. They all said they'll take the beautiful woman who catered to their needs because they didn't mind working to provide if they had a beautiful woman who took care of every other aspect of their life. They would find a way to provide for their family. Every other person who chose A said essentially that. right?
Can I add just real quick?
Mm-hmm.
I chose A because if she supported me like that, we gonna be rich. And I'm gonna want a bad chick to just run around in the world and do stuff with. That was down for me from day one.
We accept that one of the 10. No, it don't matter.
Because it does
that's
really,
fine.
it does really sound like I just want
that,
somebody to be there, listen to me, and never challenge me. And that ain't me.
No.
That's also gonna be a very boring fucking relationship.
See, I'm glad I'm glad both of y'all said that, right?
Because
this is all
not to add factors and variables into
it. And I'm trying not to, but it's hard not to.
It's unvariable questions because you can add variables to anything, right?
Yeah.
So I'm glad you said that, right? So one of the things I put in this when I asked the question is to say she supports you however you need her to, which is not saying she's going to do everything you say. It's not like she a robot.
Mm-hmm.
What I said is she also she'll give her input, but she allows you to lead the relationship. Mm-hmm. So if you say, hey, babe, what you think? She'll tell you what she think. But at the end of the day, she's going to say, baby, it's your call. You the man. So whatever you want to do, I got you.
Which is dope.
That is dope. So, okay, wait a minute. We'll get to the Quis end game.
I got you. What it really shows is that this nigga didn't listen to the first option. Like he said, soon as he said, "Oh, that bitch don't work," he was like, "That bitch don't work."
I was all about Indeed.com.
He was like, "I don't care how good she look.
Babe,
she ain't got no job."
An outline of what your resume should look like. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take off my job that I do have so that we can go job hunting. No, I'm just playing. I'll just fucking with y'all too.
All right. Okay. So with all that being said, right? This is my next question to all of these greens, right? What is the value you can see in option A versus option B? So which one do you see more value in? Because so many men said they saw more value in option B.
Yeah.
I asked y'all the question, what is the value in option B versus option A?
So I felt like the value in option B for me at the time of the question and then that quick answer, giving it like a 2-minute thought, was the equality part. I honestly felt like option A was less of their input and more of just, oh, I'm a man, I'm a lead, like I'm running the show, I'm the one going to make the bread and bringing home the bacon type thing, and you just supposed to sit over there and look pretty. Mm-hmm. That's how I took it. Mm-hmm. That was my interpretation. So with option B, it being 50-50, you know what I'm saying? I want my lady's input and I want her to feel valued, et cetera, et cetera. So for me, I felt like B held, you know what I'm saying, more value, or that was the value part that I looked at, like, you know, the equality, like when I ask her or she gives input like, I think you should do this. And although option A was like, shorty giving you the input, being like, I think you should do this, but hey, at the end of the day, it's your call. Well, I would prefer option B. She'd be like, I think you should do this. Here's why. And then I'll be like, you know what? You're right.
But nobody's saying she didn't say that in option A. She could say the same exact thing in option A, but end it with, but ultimately, it's your call.
True.
Because it is.
But listen, just how you was like, man, I got to answer right now. That's how I felt when bro put the pressure on me. Yeah. At the time, it was like,
and then
it was
with her
like
not
a lightning
working,
question. And bro was like, which one? And I was like, damn, what you say? And I told y'all, I got hooked on, she don't work? Oh, hell no. So she a dime, but she a broke one.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
And you took the value out of her because you're like, man, she ain't even bringing no money to the table. So what about you, Craig? As a person who chose A, where do you see the value in A versus B? Because he just gave us the value of B versus A. So what do you see in the value in A versus B?
The value in A for me is that, like I said, for me personally, Craig Smith, the person who's trying to pursue this comedy, pursue this rap, pursue this entertainment, this podcast, this whatever I'm trying to do and get out there. I need somebody when it's that fucking hard and you get that many no's and you get that many rejections and that much doubt and insecurities and stuff. I need a motherfucker that's gonna 100% have my back all the way. I don't need a motherfucker that's pressuring me about having my 50% of the rent and telling me this shit ain't gonna really happen and this shit gonna be because she gotta be, and now I really gotta sit here and listen because I agreed to 50%. No, fuck that. I'm ready to fucking get out of here, go to the garage, smoke this blunt, and forget about you and this kid and these bills, right? He ain't even put a kid in there. That was just me.
I mean, shit, if you don't pull out, it's gonna be a kid. I got 2 of them motherfuckers.
I just added on to the stresses, but nah, those are the values that I would find because that's what I would need. I'll find way more value You are, and she cool with living, like she cool with struggling with me. Let's just call it that. She cool with struggling with me till I come up.
You just gotta, whatever y'all lifestyle is, you just gotta provide it.
Now, with that being said,
I didn't put a parameter on it.
What if it never popped?
I was just finna say this.
That's another variable.
That's a variable.
That's a variable. I'll answer your question first. If it never popped, it's cool. Because if she down for me, she down for me, and at least we was having a fucking ride together and we was having that dream together. And if she really believed in me and was down for me, then she gonna be down for me and live for me when I gotta fucking get this 9 to 5 and just ride the rest of this life out together. Mm-hmm. So if that's the case, then that's cool. Another thing I was gonna say was on your side rather, I do understand if I shouldn't say just your side. I don't want to say it like that. You rap. But
he's nice too.
For 9 to 5, like motherfuckers, like if that's all you doing and you not trying to do no extra shit outside of that or whatever, and you like, I got this good ass job, I'm retired, I want to get a family, get a wife, of course option B is better for you. That's what I would choose if I was living that life. But me specifically, the value in that option A is purely her fucking belief in me and her support. Because her being down for me is invaluable to me, especially if she willing to struggle with me. Because I believe and she believe in me, we gonna get it anyway.
Okay. Gotcha. So, next question, right? Based off of the data obtained, would you say men appreciate the modern average woman over their dream woman?
100%. I would say that. Yeah. I mean, only look, I don't know if this the right way y'all want to know that I'll say yeah, but most motherfuckers know they ain't getting the girl of their dreams, so they gonna take the girl that's like down
not
for
even
them.
Obtainable. So I just take the I said the modern average woman. So just the average woman, just like she ain't got be, she might not be down for you. It's just that the situation. Like I gave you a dream perspective that a lot of men would say, but when I asked this question, no one wanted that. They wanted the modern woman that a lot of people complain about.
I see what you're saying.
So are we saying
you would think that A would be the dream girl?
That's the dream girl.
But most
beautiful woman, got your back. Whatever you need her to do, she got you. You say, babe, I want to start a business. Can you look into what we need to do? You come home, nigga, that shit laid out. Whatever you need her to do to support you, she had your back. Yeah. But people didn't choose her. They chose 50-50 equality relationships. So would we say that man now appreciates the average woman more than their dream woman?
I think men always appreciated the average woman. I think that dream girl stuff is like, yeah, these is the girls that's like you fantasize about.
I don't know if I want to use the term appreciate, because I don't really know if that's it. I feel like maybe it's.
Well, that's the question.
Maybe I mean.
I guess so. His answer is no. No, we didn't.
I just would change that appreciation part. I don't think.
Yeah, what would you?
I think most men know or feel like it ain't enough dimes walking around for all of us to have them. So it's like
okay. So this
almost
part of the
not
question,
attainable.
Though.
So you're gonna take that.
I gave you a scenario,
and then we cheat on them and do all the other shit. Anyway.
So I gave you a hypothetical. I gave you the hypothetical.
We'll do the same thing.
I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm asking these questions the way I'm asking them. So I gave y'all the hypothetical.
Average niggas too. There's a bunch of us are running around here. I know.
We got that. Bro, I'm on point with this one. Go
ahead.
So I gave y'all the hypothetical.
I felt the heat coming. I just wanted to let them know. You're right on that, ladies. Calm down.
But I gave y'all the hypothetical, right, to where y'all didn't even have to add all these caveats to the question. Like you can literally just answer.
We niggas, you know how I go.
No, niggas don't do that. Niggas don't typically do that. If I say, yo, that bitch bad as hell, would you fuck? Niggas say, yeah. Or no.
Oh,
niggas don't add caveats typically when niggas just kind of react.
I do because I'm a real analytical, like I overanalyze.
This nigga might, but we'll get to that too.
And I get that too.
We'll get to where
he don't understand that.
The typical nigga
A B.
A and B.
Yeah.
We not
but I'm
analyze
super
everything.
analytical.
He is, but it gets
because I'm like, I don't want to say it.
It's gonna get
later. I want to get
the big point of this.
And that's why when he changed certain things, my answer changed.
Okay, so
he good for that shit though, man. He be
doing
that.
I like y'all know I'm into. See, what y'all don't know
He'll
on this
lead you into
podcast
something and then be like, gotcha, nigga. That's not what you really think.
I'm really big on psychology, so I study humans. I read books on this shit. I know this is a little fun fact about Quis y'all wouldn't know. I ain't just ignorant as y'all think, right? So I also polled 20 women, right? I was trying to get more, but women be women. So I polled 20 women, right? And I asked them which option would they say men would choose, right? 17 of those 20 women assumed men would choose option A. The most common response was they said men are shallow and would want a woman to do whatever they want. The 3 who said B, reasoning was identical, and it was that men were lazy and wouldn't want to provide for their woman.